Hi, friends. I think it's very important for your peace of mind to try to see the good in the world, to stay rooted in gratitude, to protect your energy. Swimming in negativity doesn't help anyone, which is why I don't watch the news. I rarely read it, and I try to avoid getting pulled into online debates and arguments about politics or world events. This is not going to be my usual positive video, but sometimes you just have to speak the truth. And then after you vent, you can go back to trying to make the world a better place through positivity. Lately, I can't ignore this feeling. There's this heaviness, this rising tide of suffering and struggle that seems to be swallowing more and more people in my sphere of awareness. People are burned out, broken down, barely holding it together. And I have to say it makes me really angry. And I know I'm not the only one. This video is my rage against the machine. And by machine, I don't just mean the job I left or the industry that I walked away from, but the whole system that feeds on our time, on our money, on our health. It feeds on us, and it spits out more profit for the ones at the top. You've felt it too, right? I bet you have. That nagging sense that something is deeply wrong. That you're living in a world that demands more and more from you while giving you less and less in return. You're not imagining it. You're living inside a system that uses you, uses all of us. A system that chews people up and spits them out. We are not just consumers in this economy. We are the currency. Our attention, our spending habits, our data, our desperation, it's all being traded, tracked, and monetized. Every time we scroll mindlessly, every time we hit add to cart, we're not just shopping, we're being harvested, fed back into the machine that counts on us to stay too tired, too stressed, and too distracted to ask why. The system doesn't want you to think. It wants you to spend. And if you burn out in the process, there's a credit card for that. There's a prescription for that. Here's an ad. Treat yourself. It's all designed to numb you just enough to keep going, to make you feel like you just need that one more little thing to make you feel satisfied. And it's not just you and I that are paying the price. Our planet is being choked by our addiction to more. Let's talk about fast fashion, for example. Clothes designed to fall apart. Styles that expire within weeks. We buy, we wear once or twice, and we tossed. And entire mountains of discarded clothing end up in landfills or dumped on countries that didn't ask for our waste. Even if you think you're doing something good by donating it, nobody wants it, and it's going to end up on a beach in Ghana or wherever. That cute $10 shirt that you got from Wish, it was sewn by underpaid workers in dangerous conditions, shipped across the globe, only to be worn twice and thrown away. This isn't style. It's destruction wrapped in a purchase, use, discard cycle. And it's not just clothing. It's tech, packaging, single-use everything. Landfills are overflowing. Oceans are suffocating in plastic. We are all swimming in microplastics. In fact, as part of our bodies, there is plastic embedded in our brain tissue. Tiny particles of plastic that we can never get rid of again. All while billion-dollar brands push us to buy more to feel better. We are drowning in stuff, but starving. Some of us are starving for meaning. Some of us are literally dying of starvation on a planet that has plenty of food for everyone. This is not a coincidence. Big corporations, government, healthcare, banks, they're not separate players. They're all part of the same big ecosystem, a part of the big machine that thrives on your stress, your illness, your exhaustion, and your spending. Healthcare doesn't want you well. It wants you managed. The government doesn't reward simplicity, it rewards consumption. Banks profit off your debt and your distress. Corporations profit off your anxiety and your feelings of inadequacy. And social media profits off your attention and your fear of missing out. The machine needs you tired, insecure, and constantly chasing enough, because content, healthy, debt-free people do not feed the system. For me, the breaking point came when I realized I wasn't living, I was maintaining. I was maintaining the house, the bills, the image, the job, the health insurance, but not myself. I was running on fumes, and I was angry because I had done everything right. So I stepped off the hamster wheel, not because I had a perfect exit plan, but because I finally saw it for what it was, a trap disguised as security. I started asking, what do I really need? What do I truly value? What kind of life do I want to build if I'm not building it for them? I want you to ask those questions too, because unplugging from the machine doesn't mean living in a cabin with no internet. And it doesn't mean never working again. It means reclaiming your time, questioning your needs, spending money with intention, resting without guilt, and refusing to trade your life energy for junk that you don't even want. We can't fix everything, but we can stop playing a rigged game. Buy less, repair what you have, grow your own food if you can, support local makers. Don't chase trends, chase truth. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Say no more often. Make peace with enough. You're not crazy for wanting a slower, saner life. You're not a weirdo. I mean, maybe you are, but it's okay if you are. You're just waking up. They built the machine and we've been the fuel, but it ends when we say it ends. So unplug, unlearn, and reclaim your life. And if you're ready to burn the blueprint and build something real, subscribe to my channel, because that's what I'm trying to do as well. Friends, we don't owe this system a damn thing. I hope this video has helped you see things more clearly or just made you think. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.